Hey everyone! Ready to level up your English skills? Let's dive into the Unit 1 quiz fun. Quiz 1. If you can get all answers right in the Day the River Spoke quiz, you're as wise as the talking river. Question 1. What animal slithered down to bask in the sun? A green lizard. Question 2. What natural element actually spoke to Janvi in the story? The river. Question 3. What does Janvi want to do more than anything? To go to school. If you got the first 3 right, like this video. Question 4. How old was Janvi when she was still not going to school? Nearly 10. Question 5. What was the name of the prince in the story that the teacher read out loud? Ashoka. Question 6. What did the river say it prefers over trains? Ships. Question 7. What was Janvi doing when she saw the teacher visiting her home? Lighting the lamp. Bonus question. What did Janvi promise her mother she would do when she grows up? Tell me your answer in the comments. Final question. What did Janvi wonder about yellow spiders? Why spiders are yellow in yellow flowers? Quiz 2. If you can get all the answers right in the Try Again quiz, you've earned a royal round of applause. Question 1. What kind of animal inspired King Bruce? A spider. Question 2. What was King Bruce trying to do for his people? A great deed. Question 3. How many times did the spider fall before finally succeeding? 9. If you got the first 3 right, like this video. Question 4. What emotion did King Bruce feel before seeing the spider? Despair. Question 5. What did the king shout when the spider succeeded? Bravo! Bravo! Question 6. What word does the poem use to describe the spider's thread? Delicate. Question 7. How did King Bruce feel after seeing the spider succeed? Inspired. Bonus question. What lesson does the poem teach through the spider's actions? Tell me your answer in the comments. Final question. What does the line, "He conquered and why shouldn't I," show about King Bruce's mindset? He was encouraged to try again. Quiz 3. If you can get all the answers right in the 3 days to see quiz, you truly see what others overlook. Question 1. What sense does Helen Keller use to explore the world? Touch. Question 2. How many days does Helen imagine having sight? 3. Question 3. What does Helen say she can feel on the bark of a pine tree? Roughness. If you got the first 3 right, like this video. Question 4. On the first day of sight, who does Helen wish to see? Her friends. Question 5. Where does Helen want to go to see the pageant of man's progress? To the museums. Question 6. What time of day does Helen want to witness at the beginning of her second day? The dawn. Question 7. What kind of corner does Helen want to stand at on the third day to observe people? A busy corner. Bonus question. What does Helen call the city where she plans to spend her third day? Tell me your answer in the comments. Final question. What is Helen's advice to people who can see? Use your eyes as if tomorrow you would be stricken blind. How many did you get right? Let me know your score in the comments. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more fun quizzes. See you next time.